In this video, we're going to do a review and also a demo, like an on-screen demo of ActiveCampaign, the email marketing software. Because if you're anything like me, it is a nightmare to try and move and change email autoresponders, and so you want to pick the right one the first time from the beginning. So I get asked a lot, like why I ended up picking ActiveCampaign after years and years of bouncing around, like what is it that made me settle on ActiveCampaign? And I always start to just kind of like yammer and jabber and like, well, it's cool and it's amazing and it does this for me. And so this is going to be templated, broken out exactly what it is about ActiveCampaign that led me to try out ConvertKit and leave them, to try out MailChimp and leave them, to try out Actionetics and leave them, to try out SendLane and leave them, and literally settle on ActiveCampaign after trying almost every other email autoresponder out there that's mainstream. Full disclosure, okay, I am an affiliate of ActiveCampaign. There's an affiliate link down below to sign up if you like what you watch. I am being 100% honest. I'm even wearing my Honest Review t-shirt. Okay, so ActiveCampaign is the only email marketing software that I use and promote heavily. And everything I show you and talk to you about is going to be my 100% honest opinion. Let's dive in and discuss. Okay, in terms of agenda, the first thing we're going to look at is their deliverability, because who cares about anything else if you're not getting in the inbox? Next, we're going to look at their automations, because automations are awesome. Then we're going to look at their campaign builder, like their individual broadcast email builder and how that works, what are the options there. The form builder, we're going to look at their reporting. Obviously, reports are huge to see if what you're doing is successful or not. And then we're going to talk a little bit about pricing. They've got lots of different plans available, and we'll help you pick the best plan for your situation. All right, let's talk about deliverability. There's two things that we're going to talk about and look at to kind of show what kind of deliverability you can expect with ActiveCampaign. The first one is we're actually just going to use Google, and I'm Googling the best email marketing deliverability, okay? And you can see there's a bunch of ads and stuff showing up there. You get through all 4 ads, and there's a company called Email Tool Tester that tests deliverability, okay? They just do tests and things like that. That's basically what their whole company's about, is getting more deliverability and getting more inboxing. So they definitely know what they're talking about. We're going to scroll down. They ran a test, and they basically compared all the autoresponders to each other and saw who is getting in the inbox more, okay, and who's ending up in spam more. And you can see here, massive win for ActiveCampaign. 96% deliverability, really good ratings, and you can see there's some other ones that were pretty close as well. But after you get through the first 4 or 5, it really starts to drop, and you're getting into like the 82% range for MailChimp, 79, Sendinblue 75, some really bad results at the bottom there, and ActiveCampaign is at the very top. They do a ton to protect their reputation, which is the reason they're able to get such high deliverability. So then we're going to look at real time, okay, like is this real or is this just some random affiliate or something? So we're going to look at my numbers, okay? So this is my main automation. A good chunk of you guys are probably in this automation right now, receiving emails, and we'll go through and just see how deliverability is on these emails in this automation, okay? So first one, we'll kind of zoom in here a little bit. 30% on the first email, 26% on the next email, 23% on this one, 20%, and that's actually like the second email, 28%, 25%, 19, 29, 25. So you can see I'm getting between 25 and 30% on almost every single email, which is really good. Okay, that's a good deliverability rate and an open rate on, especially in the niche where I'm in, right, where I'm sending make money online stuff. That's an incredible open rate, and one that a lot of affiliates and affiliate marketers would definitely hope to get. So that's a +1 for ActiveCampaign. Next, we're going to talk about the automation features of ActiveCampaign. Okay, guys, the automation features of ActiveCampaign is the reason 90% of the people love this software. It's the reason so many people never leave it. It makes me want to stand up in my chair and sing to angelic choirs. Like, it is insanely powerful and really easy to use, which is such a hard combo to do. So we're going to hop in and we're going to look at one of my automations, okay? So this is my main automation. Once again, we're going to kind of look at just kind of the stuff that I'm using the automations for. So we'll hop in here. Okay, so the cool thing about the automations is they're all visual. So you can send your subscribers through all kinds of personalized email sequences that basically send the emails and do everything based on how the subscriber interacted with previous emails. And then you can really see kind of how it looks. So you can see in the beginning, I'm waiting for a day. Okay, zoom in on this step, and I'm having it wait until a current day of the week. So I like to only send emails on certain days that have high open rates. So I say, hey, wait until it's a weekday and wait until it's 11 a.m. Okay, so that's what this wait says. So you can personalize it to them, right? Like I want it to arrive at 11 a.m. in their time zone, because who likes to wake up to 50 emails in their inbox? most people don't, and no, most people don't read the emails when they do. So we personalize it to them to show up at a time when they'll have the highest open rate. And ActiveCampaign lets you do that really easily. Then we send an email. We have it wait again. Once again, we personalize. We say, okay, wait until it's the best possible time, the best chance we can get it at getting in their inbox and getting it open. And then we'll send another one, okay? And you can see the initial sequence for me is just very straightforward. But it's also got options to break things off and kind of adjust a little bit, okay? So if you look here, you can create conditions. You can create if-else conditions, meaning if the contact did this, so if my contact interacted this way or took this action, I want to do this. But if they didn't, I want them to go on a different journey, okay? Because they're not ready yet. So for example, in this one, I say, hey, did they open this email right here? Did they send an email or did they open this email? Well, if not, I actually want to send that email again. And you can see it goes all the way over to there. I send the email again. I change the subject line, send the email again, and see if I can hook them to get them ready for this next coming email, right? Because I'm going to be selling something in this next email, and I want them to be prepared for it, and that's why I do this. So if they don't open, or if they do open, either way, after that next email, those people end up back in the same sequence. You can see I'm just following the lines, and you just go from there, okay? So then I send the next email, and you can see I do the same thing on this email. I send it, I check, hey, did they open that email? If they did, they don't need to get it again. But if they didn't, I'm going to change the subject line and really see if I can get this email in their inbox because I consider this to be a really important email. Okay? Something else you can see that's cool is I can see where everybody is. So I can see a queue right here. And I can see just kind of how many people are at different places in my automation. And I can actually click that and it'll give me a list of all those people. And I can click on those contacts and see them. So just really, really powerful. You can see the way you build it is just very, very easy. You've got sending options. You've got condition options. That's the if-else thing I was telling you about, the waiting option. You can split based on, you can split on all kinds of things, location, contact name, if they have tags or don't have tags, if they're on certain lists or not, okay? Lots and lots of options. You can send them to new automations, like, hey, this automation is all built around selling this product. Okay, they've bought it, so we're gonna move on to another automation from there. Okay, and as you can see, it's kind of the list goes on and on and on of different things you can do. And I'm not going to talk about the Salesforce, the CX apps for now. But just understand that you can build an automation that can do anything. Okay, you can personalize an automation and have it do anything you can possibly think of based on what the contact is doing and who the contact is, where they live, what time it is, anything you can think of. And then you can really easily see what that, how that's going to work with each individual contact. So automations are awesome. That's another +1 for ActiveCampaign. By the way, if you feel like you're learning something or getting anything out of this video, please click subscribe. I try to put out videos like this every single week to help you in your online marketing journey. So let's look at campaigns, okay? So we have automations, right? A contact comes in, we put them through these cool automations, we sell them things on autopilot, that's great. But sometimes you want to just send out an email right now, today. As an affiliate marketer, you might want to send out like an offer that's live right now, right? Or if you're an e-com store or something like that, it's Christmas Day and you're doing a sale, all kinds of things like that where you want to send out emails right now to a list. So this is kind of a good and a bad of ActiveCampaign. And we'll talk about the good and the bad of the individual campaigns. So we'll call this a test campaign. Now the good is what you can do inside these campaigns, okay? So you can just send an email. You can create like a little mini automation. You can do split tests, okay? And they'll let you split test a whole lot more than other autoresponders that I've seen will let you do. So I can click split test here, and it's actually gonna let me choose whether I'm gonna split test just subjects and from information, okay? That's like a standard split test that most autoresponders will let you do. But then I can split test email subjects, from information, and email content, okay? So I can send 2 totally different emails, different subject lines with each email, and split test which one has the best results. And guys, this is huge. Like split testing is such a huge part of email marketing, to be able to see each time you send an email to say, oh, like I did something different, and look, I got 20% more opens on this particular email because I formatted it this way. And then your next time you do that every time, right? And you slowly build up these incredible open rates and these incredible click-through rates because you're able to split test and get access to all the information you need on what your audience responds best to. The other super cool thing you can do is you can segment out. So you can say, hey, I'm going to send out an email blast today. but I only want to send it to this particular group of people, okay? So I'm going to show you, we can create a segment, and it's really cool what you can do. You can create all kinds of conditions here, okay? So you can see, you can select a condition, and it's the same list that we could see before. We can say, hey, I only want people that are in certain locations, or that have certain tags, or that are named this, right? I mean, they literally give you every option you could think of. I only want people that have opened this particular email or are in this list. So a great way you could use that is when someone buys, you add them to a buyer list, and then when you're gonna send an email selling that product, you don't send it to the people that already bought the product, okay? But there's all kinds of things, right? Like, has somebody forwarded my email? Are they on different lists or not? So you can create this huge list of, and you can see I can do that, and then I can add more conditions. So you can create this huge list of conditions, and you can hone in and say, I only want to send this email to the specific people that it applies to. And guys, this is huge. If you're new to email marketing, you've got to try and do that, because you want every single email to apply to every single person that reads it, or you start to get deliverability hits, you start to get people unsubscribing and not happy with you. And ActiveCampaign lets you do that in every way you can imagine, okay? It lets you go in and figure out exactly how to just hit the audience that really can benefit from that email. And you get really high open rates, you get really happy subscribers, and you get great email marketing results. And the third part I really love about campaigns, don't worry, we're getting to the downside, the con of campaigns, is templates, okay? So it saves every email you ever send, and you can just go to past campaigns and quickly grab one of your past ones and turn it into a template for your future ones, which obviously makes things really easy. If you send similar emails every week, like I do, I can just go grab my, my template from last Wednesday and change out the words, and I'm good to go, okay? So it's awesome. It saves every single one of them, just automatically creates a template with every single one you want, and you can quickly search if you need to get access to that. And now we are going to talk about the thumbs down, the one downer that I kind of have with ActiveCampaign, and that is I need to select one of these. Test. And that is the design, okay? That is the designing the actual campaign or email. So if you guys are on my email list, I tend to send just like pretty basic emails, so design doesn't really matter for me. Like, you don't need a great designer to send something like that, right? Though it does give you access to everything you need to change fonts and just everything you could possibly need to make it look exactly like you're envisioning it. You can see my envisionment is not great, but you can see right here, you can add all other things, like you can build out like really visually appealing emails if you're someone that sends like those emails with pictures of your product and all kinds of fun visuals and things like that, and you almost make it look like a website. It can be done here, and I'll show you how. So you go to insert, and then it's got different blocks, but it's really, really clunky. Okay, so you can say like, I want to insert a text block, and you can kind of drag it, any of these places. But it's kind of weird. Like if you insert to the right, it kind of does that weird, right? And then I guess it can do anything that you can possibly think of, but it can only do it in kind of a more clunky manner. And so I haven't found the visual builder here to be super easy to use, but you can see here you can add anything you want. It just sometimes takes some adjustments, some like little coding things to try to really make a visualized email. So if you're a visual email person, that's something to note. Okay, that's a thumbs up and a thumbs down for ActiveCampaign. Okay, now we're going to look at what kind of reporting, what data does ActiveCampaign give you? And like I said, for me, that's another big win. So you can go into campaigns here, or broadcasts, as a lot of people call them, and you can see each individual broadcast and see how it did, okay? So you can quickly go through them all and kind of see, okay, what are my open rates on these individual broadcasts, and what are my click-through rates and things like that. And then you can click into it. Okay, we can click into it and actually see a lot more data. You can see right here, I can see what's going on, people opening emails. I can get access to all the information in terms of like, are people unsubscribing because they hated this email? Are people, is it bouncing? Things like that. You can see the email. You can see geographic data. You can see geographic data of where your audience is opening the email, okay? And you can click into actual clicks and see like, well, who exactly clicked? What percentage clicked? What average, how long did the average person read the email? I mean, literally all the data you need, you can click in here and find access to it, okay? And then you can click and you can see individual contacts and say like, well, who are these people that unsubscribed? Or who are these people that did this, right? If you're like really getting into the data. And you can do the same thing with the automation report, okay? So I can hop in here and I can see a report of all of my automations, and I can dive into an automation and actually see, and this is a newer automation actually, and so a lot of my list has not yet trucked through a lot of these emails. But anyway, you can see right here, I can see the average open rates, and once again, I can click into each one, and we'll see the same thing we saw in the last screen where we can see the individual data for that email. But I can quickly go through an automation and say, and I love this, guys, I can quickly say like, okay, this email, you know, it got this much open and a 6% click-through rate, which is pretty good. This one, 26 and 3. Okay, we're getting a little low, right? Oh, look, this one only got a 1.6 click-through rate, so maybe we need to go revisit that email, right? So you can spend 10 minutes and you can see, you know, okay, this email's struggling, a 19% open rate. What do we need to do to fix that? And the click-through rate's obviously super low as well. So you can start going through and actually you know, fixing and improving and making your automations really, really high quality. And you can do it really, really quickly just by looking down here and quickly seeing what's struggling and what's not. Okay, guys, we have talked about everything. You may or may not be sold on ActiveCampaign at this point, but I promise you, having used many, many autoresponders, I have met very, very few people that have not been happy with ActiveCampaign. And so, yes, I am an affiliate. You guys can tell I'm an affiliate marketer that promotes it, but I only promote it, okay? And I promote it because I love it. So we're gonna talk about pricing here. And talk about which plan you need. They've got a ton of different plans, and it's so funny. I mean, all autoresponders have plans, right? But I feel like all the other autoresponders, they really try hard to make the stuff that you want be on the higher plans, right? Like if you want the true power here, you're gonna need one of these higher plans. But with ActiveCampaign, I've not found that to be the case. So everything you just saw that I just demonstrated is on this light, the easy, cheap plan where you get it for $9 a month for your for 500 contacts. All the automations and email marketing, all that stuff. So the higher plans have things like Facebook custom audiences. They have things like better integrations, text marketing, predictive sending, okay, goals, CRMs, things like that. So it's like much beyond the scope of an autoresponder. And so I don't know, I've always thought that was super, super cool. Pretty much everyone watching this, you will do just fine on that light plan. Everything I just showed you is available on there. I have never once felt like I didn't get what I needed using that light plan. So it's $9 a month for 500 contacts. You can see 17 for 1,000, and it goes up from there. I'm at about 25,000, paying $179 a month. Once you get up to 25,000 contacts, you're not going to be worried about paying $179 a month. Trust me. All right, remember there is a link down below if you're sold on ActiveCampaign. I would love if you would use that link. There's also a link down below to a totally free email marketing training, 20 modules of just pure everything I know about email marketing. I promise you, if you're new to email marketing, you'll find a lot of value in that course. So go grab that course, and whether or not you sign up for ActiveCampaign, go grab that free course, and we'll see you on this video right here.